Welcome to Linux Bakery. In this channel, we will learn how to use Linux, how to use Linux in user part, how to use Linux in admin part, how to secure your system, how to avoid some troubleshooting. And step by step, we will learn in this series from scratch everything. So let's summarize what we will learn in this fundamentals chapter. What is Linux? Which Linux distribution you can choose? How to install Linux in step by step. So let's break down this topic and simplify everything. Linux is an operating system and collection of software and applications that manage the hardware resources. For example, it allows the application to store information and interact with user. So each operating system or distribution comes with default collection of software and application that works fine together. But don't worry about that, so you can install your favorite application and browser that you like the best on each Linux distribution you choose. So what is the common between Linux distribution? It's Linux kernel. It's the core of the operating system and it comes between the application and hardware. The most popular Linux distribution are Red Hat, which is paid version, and Ubuntu, its free version. Red Hat is used by big companies like insurance banking, Ubuntu for small business. If you need to choose free license of Red Hat, you can choose the derivation which is Centos. So it's completely free. It's simply Red Hat with the Centos logo. So you can also choose others open source distribution like Linux Mint, Debian, Fedora open source and others. The concept of Linux is still the same in each distribution. For sure, each will be little different. So let's start installing Linux. We start with VirtualBox. Why? And what is VirtualBox? VirtualBox is simple free software that allows you to install multiple operating systems on the same operating system. The only prerequirement is to have sufficient resources in your laptop or in your PC. Memory, CPU, space. So in my case, I have Windows and I would like to install Linux on my machine through VirtualBox. So let's get started. You will see it's very simple to install in Linux. So let's go to the VirtualBox website and download the software. So let's start in the installation. So click next and everything on yes. Okay, so the installation is finished. So let's download our Centos Linux distribution from our favorite website. So you will find a lot of Linux distribution as you see. So remember this website. So let's start the download. So I will download both images, the minimal installation and the image that include graphical desktop as you see. But we will install finally the last one. we go. So we have our file downloaded. It's our image. So we can double click on the image files of Centos to open automatically in VirtualBox. So you can also customize the memory allowed and also the space that will be allowed for our installation. Okay friends, so now on the same way I have installed the multiple Linux version, Centos minimal installation and Ubuntu. So before starting, let's set network configuration to avoid some error. So go to the configuration, click on the button and go to the network, then choose advanced and choose allow VNS on the same list. So instead to refuse. So that's it. Let's start our virtual machine and click on the green button. By default, the password will be the same as the username. So please refer to the website www.linuxvmimages.com to see the default login password and the pre-requirement setup. Here we go. So in this example, we'll have a quick tour on the graphical interface of Centos. So if you need to go to the next terminal application, click on Application System, Tools, and Terminal. So in the next chapter, we'll start interaction with command line, but now we'll just write the exact command. Or go to System menu, then log out and shut down our system, power off. Okay, I have already installed Ubuntu as a virtual desktop machine to see the difference between each distribution. So stop the current, so we have already stopped the current virtual machine, the Centos virtual machine. For now, we will start Ubuntu virtual machine. As you can see, that Ubuntu it will be very different from Centos in terms of packages and application. Okay, so let's go to log in on Ubuntu desktop, and the password will be Ubuntu, the same as the username. Oh, very nice interface. So as you see, you can find a lot of application and software. So let's search for a terminal application for our first try. Okay. And you can go to stop our machine and power off. So that's it. So now if you need to host Linux on virtual private server, so I have chosen for you digitalocean.com. I already have an account in this provider. So Digital Ocean give 2 months for free access, and $100 that you can use to test in all features so that they have to build your own VPS. So here you can create our droplet and choose our plan, choose our operating system, Ubuntu or Debian or everything. So choose when will be hosted this VPS. Amsterdam, it's near to in Europe, and then we can create our SSH certificate. So this is that allow you to have an access in a secure network to your droplet or to your server. Okay, so here we can put our public private key. Okay, so now we need to download 2 applications, PuTTY and PuTTYGen. PuTTY will allow us to have access on our server, and PuTTYGen will generate for us 2 key, the private key and public key. The public key we will put it on the server, and on our side we will use the private key through PuTTY. So after downloading the PuTTYGen, we will click on it and we will generate our SSH key, private and public. Okay, so let's copy our public key and go to on our VPS server, pass here, write the SSH name as you need, as you want, added, and we have now our public key registered in our VPS. Now we need to register or save our private key. We need to put everything on the same folder to not lose our information. This is important. This private key, if you lose the private key, you cannot have access on your droplet or on your VPS server. So then create droplets to start in the installation of Linux. We have our droplet created with the host name and IP address. So just copy our IP and go to PuTTY to pass and create here, and with name we can save the information for our server. Okay, and go to SSH to choose our private key. Okay, so it's not here, so it's in SSH. So out here, and we will choose our private key that we have already. Here we go. So now open, and we can have access now to our VPS server. Okay, root, and that's it. So without any password, because the password is the SSH key. Okay, and then exit. Okay friends, thank you very much to attend this first chapter. Hope that you enjoy and you find this information valuable. In the comments below I will give you my referral link to get access for 2 months in digitalocean.com with the $100 bonus that allow you to try a lot of futures on DigitalOcean, and see you in the next chapter.